Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I just came to my bathroom to do my skincare, nighttime skincare. So I thought, why not share a few products with you that I've been absolutely loving and that I've been, using very rigorously. So that's the point of this video. If the audio or the video is not doing so great, please bear with me. I'm still sorting out all of that, but yeah, without any further ado, let's get right in to the video. First product I want to share with you is this Bioderma face wash intensive gel moussant. Did I just read the French? I always read the French. This is a gel cleanser. It's supposed to restore and protect very dry, it's for dry, irritated and very sensitive skin. I've been really loving that particular face wash, but before that I want to start off with the rice water bright cleansing oil. Now this is one of my favorite cleansing oils and it works beautifully on my skin. I used to use this. I don't know why I ever stopped using it. So whenever I come back, even if I'm not wearing any makeup, just to get off that sunscreen, you don't want to leave that sunscreen on your skin, and to get off any other makeup that you may be, wearing. Like I had my kajal on, I had my liner on, so just taking that off. I have a little bit of eyebrow product. So this oil does an amazing job at really cleansing your face and it feels so good. It doesn't feel oily after, which is something that is very important in a cleansing oil. Another one that I like is a plum cleansing balm, but this I've been off late reaching out to more often than the plum one. So yeah, so that's that. And it does a great job at doing that, cleansing. If you have more makeup, obviously take more pumps, but I just took like a pump and a half to 2 pumps because I only had a little bit of eye makeup on my skin. I'm going to wash this off, and for that I'm going to be using this sponge. This sponge I got from Earth Rhythm and I got this off of Amazon. It's fabulous. It's just wipe all of this off. You can see how nicely, I mean, if I were wearing makeup you could see it more clearly, but this just does the greatest job of really just cleansing and wiping everything off of my face. And now I can conveniently move on to the proper sort of cleansing step of my regimen. So the next product I want to talk about, of course I did brief you about it initially, but I want to talk about this Bioderma gel cleanser, which has been fabulous. I've been using it for a few days now and it has been so great. I use this only during my nighttime regimen. It's a nice gel formula, and then go over your skin and it really thoroughly cleanses your face without stripping out any moisture. You don't feel oily or dry afterwards, which is very important, especially for people that have oily skin. Because for me, whenever I used a gel cleanser, it always left my skin feeling so dry, or and when that happens, when your skin is left so dry, after a bit it becomes so oily. So this doesn't do any of that. This just is very similar to the Cetaphil, but is a little more cleansing, I would say. So I like to use this in the night after a long day and really massage my face in upwards motions, of course, and yeah, and then wash it off. Look at how cleansed my face looks, and yet so moisturized. Doesn't look dry or lifeless, which is the main reason I love this cleanser. So highly recommend that to you all if you're looking for a nice cleanser. You can use this in the day as well, but I prefer to use this particular one in the night, and the Cetaphil gentle cleanser in the morning. That's just my opinion, but you do you. So now that I've sort of tapped my face dry, I'm gonna go in with the One Thing Centella Asiatica extract. I spoke about this in I think the hydrating product videos, and I still to this day, at this moment, I absolutely love it, and I still recommend it to you because it is amazing. The One Thing brand is fabulous. Everything they have is just so great in terms of ingredients. In terms of pricing, they're pretty good as well. So I mean, if you're looking for really nice, you know, K-beauty that really works, and it really, you know, is clean, also aesthetically pleasing on your like vanity or on your skincare counter, go for the One Thing. And this particular Centella Asiatica toner is fabulous. You can put this into a spritz bottle and carry it with you throughout the day to refresh, or use it as a toner like I'm doing. You can just do so much with this, which is one of the main reasons I love the Centella Asiatica extract from One Thing. Now, what was I supposed to do? Yes, now I'm going to talk about The Ordinary's Niacinamide. Now, I showed you this in my haul and I got a lot of love for that video, so thank you for that. This is The Ordinary's Niacinamide, and I have been pleasantly loving this. So I take around like 3 drops, and I first go on in circular motions all over my skin there. As you can see, I'm just trying to incorporate it as much as possible. And after, you know, I feel like it's on my skin, I go in with a little tap, very light, very slight tap all over, you know, wherever I've applied this. So that just sort of, you know, you get it? I don't know the word for that, so I'll leave that to your vocabulary. But I do that, and I've been really loving this. I have been seeing a change. Like I had like 2 big, you know, pimples here. They're very painful, very red. And within like 3 to 4 days of using this, it sort of went down, which I'm really happy about. It does slightly have a heat to it initially, but you know, it gets fine after a bit. Next, very important, that I've been really loving, as you can see from the amount I have used, which I'm going to try and show you here. If you can see, like I only have this much left. I've used this much of a serum and it's very rare. So this is the Plum Bulgarian Rose and Hyaluronic Acid 2% serum, and this is fabulous. The only downside is the dropper. The serum is very thick. It's almost like an essence. So this dropper doesn't really, you know, look at that. It doesn't really work for this. But you know, needless to say, the product is great, so I don't mind compromising on a few things. But if Plum, if you're watching this video, I would say fantastic product. Kindly change your packaging and you will have one world-class product with you, and I will keep buying it forever. So yeah, so that's the thing about this particular serum. And you know, it gets sticky like every other hyaluronic acid before you add any proper, you know, hydrators on top of it. So now I'm going to, of course, what is a regimen on my YouTube channel without my favorite Cosrx Advanced Snail Mucin Essence. Darling, this is the epitome of a fabulous product. It's just so good, and you can see instantly as I've applied it. Can you see that sheen? Can you see that shine? Now that is what I like to feel. You know, like Hailey Bieber says, a glazed donut. That is what we like to feel. That is what we like to look like before going to bed, okay? So slather that on. Slather as much of hydrating products as you can before going to bed, because overnight is when most of the magic happens. Next, I'm gonna add the Pepperonic Serum. Again, I've spoken about this. It is fabulous. It's got 6 types of peptides and 5 types of hyaluronic acid. Again, another product has fragrance, which I have spoken about, but it doesn't irritate my skin or doesn't make me nauseous. So I would still highly recommend it to you, even though you're someone that might not like fragrance. But if you're really, if you feel like you've used fragrance in other products and it really breaks you out, then please stay away from it. But this is just what I feel. It works beautifully on my skin, and like I said, hydration, a good hydration system is like one of the most main aspects of your skincare routine. Like, she is the core and everything else sort of works around it. So yeah, and just apply it to your face like that. And finally, going in with the Excella moisturizer lotion. Well, yeah, which I've gone back to after purchasing the Aveeno, which I told you about. I like it, but it's not moisturizing enough for me. Personally, the Excella Max is a lot more moisturizing for my particular skin, and it works great. So I maybe will, take this to more humid areas to apply as a moisturizer. And this I would use all around, all year and everywhere. It's fabulous. So I still stand and recommend the Cipla Excella Max for all of y'all acne prone, sensitive skin girlies out there. I know this is like for dry skin, patchy skin. I used it when I had very bad rosacea, and I continue it to this day because I feel like this just works for my skin and it keeps it hydrated, and it's so good, honestly. So just applying that. And that is all for the products itself. And it's no nighttime skincare regimen without a good tool. This is a nice little facial tool I like to use. It's either this or the Gua Sha. And if you have any product recommendations for me to try out, let me know, because I love shopping, and of course I do have an allowance but I love shopping and I love trying out new things. So if you have anything that you would want me to try, kindly let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's that. What have you been watching on Netflix or Prime or Hotstar or whatever? Let me know. I think off late I haven't been watching a lot of shows. I've just been busy with college and stuff like that. But the last show I believe I watched was this K-drama called Little Women. Little Women, yeah. And I think it's a fabulous show. I'm waiting for the next episode. It's fab. If you are, even if you're not into K-dramas, if you're into like a nice sort of I wouldn't say mystery, but yeah, kind of a mystery thriller, but it's not horror, okay? So it's like more of a mystery trope. It's a fab show. If you're into it, watch it with subtitles, even if you don't like Korean dramas, because look at it as a show and watch it. Because I feel like whenever I recommend a nice Korean drama, oh, I don't watch Korean dramas, darling. Trust me, there are some really good ones, and every one that I've watched so far is fabulous. But this particular one I have a special thing towards. Even the Extraordinary Attorney Woo, fabulous, such a beautiful K-drama. I love how they're representing various characters from various walks of life, which is the most important thing. I think media should relate to everybody, not just a certain class, a certain gender, a certain somebody. So I personally love it. I love watching films and shows, but this one in particular, what am I talking about? This one in particular, Little Women, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's fabulous. And yeah, that's about it. So I think I'm done with all of my nighttime skincare routine. I'm gonna take off my band now. Whenever I take this band off, my hair is all messy. But like I've said, no, like when your hair is nice and messy, is when you know you're truly relaxed. Like, look at me. I look so relaxed. Touch wood. Thank God. You know, something I would like to say before ending my video is, let's have gratitude for each and every moment, for each and every person, and for each and everything, monetary or not, in life. Because I think, oftentimes we stand in that, when we're in that situation, we're like, oh my God. Oh. But then later on, you look back and you look at that situation and you're like, oh my God, I was in such a great place, and this really taught me something, and this person was really there for me. You might not know at that moment, but after a while you look back and you really, really see their value and see that value. And yeah, so much gratitude, and trust the universe, trust God, whatever your heart lies, trust that intuition, most importantly. And yeah, you're amazing. If you need a little reminder, you are amazing. You are doing amazing, sweetie. From the wise words of Kris Jenner, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. We love a good momager. But yeah, but you're doing amazing, and just keep doing your best, and you're destined for brilliant things in life. So yeah, let me just end this video on that beautiful note there. I will see you next Sunday. Thank you for spending this evening with me. It was different from my usual videos today. It's not just talking about products, it's also just chilling with you in my little skincare counter here. So I'm happy to have this family, to have this platform. And yes, if you can, in the comments, comment one thing that you're grateful for. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you next time.